Now anyone who's seen my video about my favourite piece of equipment would have seen that that was the Goal Lighthouse Zero lamp. Now I've had this for 2 years. I've used it on every single camp, and that's been pretty much weekly. So it has had a lot of use. It's been in my little bag for my electrics, been thrown about inside my rucksack. It's been great. It works extremely well. The only annoying bit I find is the little fiddly button on the top, but other than that, it's been great. Now, recently I've had a couple of issues with it, and that has been because of the fold-out USB connector. So I used to just plug this into a USB outlet on my wall and leave it hanging there, and it'd charge up fine. Then it got to a point where it wouldn't charge, and I think there's a loose connection in here somewhere. So I then had to put it in my laptop, and then it wouldn't charge, so I had to put a book underneath it or jiggle it about. So I think it's either loose connection, something's broken inside, or what, I don't know. It's still working, but it's a bit of a pain to charge. Now, it's a great piece of equipment. You may already have one of these, you've probably seen them if you haven't. And if you're looking to buy one, they are around £30. That's about the cheapest I can find them for on Amazon at the moment, or anywhere else. So 30 quid, great light, could give you years of use. But I found something else that might be a good replacement for this. So this is the Black Dog, 2600 milliamp hour battery, same as the Goal Lighthouse Zero. It looks identical. Side by side, exactly the same size, same shape. They do exactly the same thing on top. You've got the same buttons and the same lights. So if I click this on, you got the torch. Click it again, you've then got a bright, not a white light, it's a warm white, which I like, much prefer that. It's quite cozy inside the tent or in your hammock. Press it again, it drops down to the next lower level, and then press and hold it, and it will reduce slowly until the zero is not working. Oh, hello. There you go, I wasn't holding the button properly. So it will reduce right down to a very low level light. So they do exactly the same thing. Now obviously the Chinese copy pretty much everybody, which is fine. This will be made in China anyway, so it's probably made out of the same factory. There's a couple of slight differences. The button is different on this. It's actually easier to get to on the Black Dog. This one I find you can't really feel it. This actually sticks up a little bit more, so it's quite nice. It has the same annoying hook, so unless you've actually got a hook inside your tent, if it's a loop, complete continuous loop, you need something like a carabiner on this one, same as this, which is quite annoying. But where I think this is slightly better, the Black Dog, is instead of having this fold-out USB charger, which, let's face it, the more moving stuff there is on something, the more likely it is to break. The Black Dog just has a port at the bottom. So you take the rubber off and you've got a USB-C charge port. Now, that does mean you've got to have a lead with it, and it comes with a USB-C lead to a USB charger. It does mean that you can't plug it straight into an outlet, but let's face it, we've all got hundreds of USB-C leads everywhere, and once that's closed, that's it. It's not going to break. This is a weak point, I think, on this lantern, whereas this doesn't have it. Now the other plus side to this, over this, is you get something else free with it, and it's this little end cap. It's a bit of a bugger to get on, but once it's on, it's not coming off. Now on there you have got a 1/4 mil thread, so I could put this on my little tripod. I've got a little Joby tripod, so I can put that on there and angle it and have it facing anywhere as a torch on the floor, attached to a tree or anything else. And it's also got a very strong magnet. I've got nothing to show you that I can connect it to at the moment. Even my tripod, it's aluminium, it's not steel. But I've tried this at home. This will lock and hold it on great. So if you're working in the garage or in a car or something, you can just ping this on it, and then you've got your light from that as well. That is an option on the Goal Lighthouse Zero. You can buy it, but it's not standard. So yeah, you get a bit more with this. The other main thing 30 quid. This, AliExpress, including shipping, taxes, it's just under £15. So it may not be as good long term as this, but it might be. I reckon it's built in the exact same factory because it is identical in every way, shape or form apart from the back buttons on the top, which are an improvement in all honesty. But I'm going to try it out tonight and I'll give my verdict in the morning because I will leave this on in my hammock and test it out. So the Black Dog Goal Lighthouse clone. Yeah, I had this on a few hours last night when I went to bed. I was just laying there in the hammock, playing games on my phone. And yeah, I'm really impressed with it. It works as well as the Goal Lighthouse Zero does. So I'm going to keep bringing this on my future camps and give you a long-term update on its reliability, because obviously that's anything I can't test at the moment, is how long this thing will last in comparison to the Goal Lighthouse Zero. As I said before, the Goal Lighthouse Zero has done me extremely well for 2 years. It's been fantastic, but it's starting to show some problems with that charging port and the USB. So yeah, if you want to buy it, I'll put a link in the description below. It's not an affiliate link. You can get it wherever you want, but I think it's only available on AliExpress as far as I can see. But for 15 quid, fantastic piece of kit.